Jess is officially the new co-host on The Breakfast Club. Yes. She is joining Charlamagne the God and DJ Envy. And you know what, John, is so funny because I DM'd Jess about a few months ago, and in the DMs I said, girl, you doing your thing, you really work. I can see you doing your stand-up and you putting in the work. And Jess DM'd me back and she said, that means a lot coming from a legend like you. No, don't clap. Don't clap. I said, bitch, don't call me no legend. I'm here, I ain't dead, good grief. I'm going to ask Niecy a question, and she can either give an honest answer or pass by doing something gross instead. Your career continues to reach new heights. How much money is in your bank account right now?
Girl, let me go on and get one.
Text you sent to JB.
You know what it is. Come get it, baby.
So you made it. You did not have to do the words. Oh my God. Cricket.
Sorry, baby. She made me tell it.
Just JB. Oh my gosh. Now here's one more item. Okay, so your question is, will you promise now to take me as your +1 next time you're nominated for an award? Girl, give me the sandwich back.
This is my 4th time on Sherri's show, and every time I am surprised. She did some kind of thing and made me do disgusting things. Just because I'm on a show called Grotesquerie doesn't mean I want to be gross. Finally, there is a gorgeous picture of me in this hallway. I approve.
Yes!
We're gonna lay down on the ground.
So I'm gonna do this with Marco.
We got our music.
Okay, so I'm gonna do
No
this
music, okay.
with Marco.
We're gonna make sure your foot, okay.
Oh
we gotta get some applause going on for this.
1, 2, 3.
One, two, three. Wow, you did it! You did it!
Ready and go. Okay, put them on. My robe. Okay, here's my wine. We can't waste no wine. Swirl it around. So I like playing pickleball. I don't know all the rules, But I love going to play pickleball because it's a lot of fun. And pickleball is a good sport if you're looking for a man. That's a good way to find a man. Now, pickleball did not work for the Golden Bachelorettes, okay, with Gary. Now, what was supposed to be a great sport did not turn into anything good. One of them got hit in the stomach, and she got hit in the stomach. She still didn't win Gary's heart. But I'm gonna tell you, pickleball is a sport where men are. Because if you're looking for a man, you gotta go to where the men are. You know, but when you try to meet a man, ladies, and they're playing sports, you can't be going there to play sports, because you don't want to get all sweaty and mess up your hair and makeup. You gotta go be cute. You gotta be cute like you can't be all the way ultra competitive. You gotta be cute like you need their help. Like, because let me tell you something about men. Men love to feel like they're bringing something to the table. They gotta feel like they're helping you. They gotta feel like they're doing something. So they do. They're wired like that. So, like, if you go in and you play, like George Lopez came on the show. He has these major golf tournaments, and Niecy and Ash, my best friend, we were trying to learn how to play golf because we wanted to go. So I'm still going. She's married, but I'm going to that golf tournament. I have no idea how to play golf, but I know when I stand up with that stick, I know you're supposed to do that and you're supposed to swing, but you gotta swing it like, you gotta. The other day I was on Instagram and I saw that Terry Crews was with his very beautiful daughter, Tara. All right, gorgeous. And Tara, okay, so Tara is 25, and I wanted to comment, because I remember Tara when she was a little girl. So I wanted to comment how much she's grown up since the last time I saw her. And I was trying to be funny by saying, you know, she growed up. You know, she didn't grow up. But Siri changed it Siri changed it, and I didn't realize it, I hit send. So what I commented was, she done growled up. And so I didn't know how to it used to be you could swipe on Instagram and delete it, but that didn't work. So I looked like a dumbass with that comment. So so since I couldn't delete it, I thought, well, let me leave another comment and redo it so that they know what it is. Once again, Siri messed me up and corrected me again. So now it says, I meant she done growled up. So now what it looks like is I'm calling a girl a beast twice. So, and because of all of the caps that I use, it looks like I'm yelling that your daughter's a beast. So, Terry, I tried calling you, but you haven't picked up. So I don't know if Terry Crews is upset. I apologize. If anybody knows Tara Crews or Terry Crews, could you please let them know? Sherri said your daughter all growed up. And I've heard you say this, that your career changed after Boys in the Hood, you credit a haircut for getting you the part in Boys in the Hood.
1,000,000%, 1,000,000%.
Why?
So.
Is that a Jerry curl?
That's a Jerry curl,
That's a Jerry curl.
I was wearing that Jerry curl. So that was my, okay, so when I first started out, that was my very first picture. Now, when you first start out in acting, you don't take color pictures. You take black and white, because color is too much to reproduce and all that. So you take black and white, but I didn't know any better. Yeah. But one of my best friends that I've known since the 2nd grade, he was like, man, you got to cut your hair, man. I was like, and back in the day, you know, it was in LA, you couldn't tell me nothing about that. Not nothing about that curl. And then he took me to his house. He said, hey, man, come over to the house. Yeah. And we used to play video games. He said, hey, let's watch this movie. And he put in Hollywood Shuffle.
Yes.
And I saw how Robert Townsend and Keenan, they were making fun of the Jerry curl. And I literally I don't know if it was the next day, but within that week, I cut the Jerry curl. And and then Boys in the Hood.
And you got Boys in the Hood after you cut the Jerry curl.
Yeah.
Only thing about that Jerry curl, though, because I lived in LA, that Jerry curl, a woman put her hand on the back of your head, and it was all a Jerry curl.
Let me tell you something. There was not a pillowcase alive that loved the Jerry curl. You had the pillowcases, but But see, I prided myself on not having curl activator all over my collar. I would put a curl activator in there, and then I would kind of rub it off a little bit so it looked moist, but it didn't drip. You know what I'm saying? So I made sure it didn't drip.
I love this as an ending. He is moist and he don't drip. Did y'all like the segment on Menopause by Dr. Vonda? Okay, because we want to have her back. Because I got to tell y'all something. My tooth, when I tell you I brush and floss 3-4 times a day, because Whoopi had done a thing on The View, when I was on The View, about her teeth and almost losing her teeth and flossing. So I'm like a flosser and a brusher, and I rinse with the mouthwash, and my tooth, the side tooth was loose, and it was cracked, and I could not figure out why it was cracked, and they couldn't save it, so I have to get an implant. But meanwhile, I got this temporary tooth that I got to put in, and I'm like walking around with this big old gap in the side of my mouth, and I'm like, now who the hell gonna date me with food flying out the side of my mouth? Like, that's what I'm known for, is my teeth. So I was going through and then here's the thing with the temporary until they get my implant. It's this tooth that you got to pull in, you can pull out. So sometimes I forget to put the damn thing in my mouth. I forget to put it in my mouth, and so I'll be sitting there laughing, and I didn't realize, because I got a big mouth. Every picture you see, if you Google me, I'm like this, ha! So I'm over there, and I'm laughing, and my glam team, Rodney John, comes over. He's like, close your mouth, close your mouth, close your mouth. And I said, what? He said, we can see it. So every day, they be thinking they funny. Every day, John Murray's like, you got your tooth? You got your tooth? There's always, and I said, oh, y'all think you funny over there. And I'm like, I nodded, forgot my damn tooth at home. Every day we gotta call an Uber. So my assistant has to put the tooth in the bag, give it to the Uber, and the Uber think he delivering cocaine somewhere. It's just like, no, it's my tooth. When I tell you, and so I'm over here going, I can't believe I done lost my daggone tooth. And then I read somewhere that menopause, a lot of women, because of the bone density, have lost our tooth. I know you looking at me like I don't know what the hell you are talking about. you were like, I'm gonna take that home with my girlfriend. But a lot of women lose their tooth due to menopause because of the bone density. And so I wanted her to talk about that, because all of these people, they don't know what we go through. And they be, when I start hot flashing, every day John's like, here we go with another one. What's wrong with you? Then my shoulder be locking up right before. Sometimes I can't put my hand on my hip because it won't move. It just stays there. So all the stuff that she says, it's happening to me. I swear to God, I woke up and I was like, where the hell did sciatica come from? Now I'm over here trying to do hip mobility exercises. I said, what am I gonna put on my Bumble profile today? But I had to ask her when my sex drive was coming back. I had to see that's what I'm talking about. Oh, look at you, ma'am. Stand up and say it to the back of the choir. What? You said you gonna feel like a teenager. A teenager. Oh my God. So, I got that. I need to get to something I've been thinking about for a long time.
Uh-oh.
You and Janet Jackson.
Uh-oh.
Okay, you and Janet Jackson were together for 7 years, and y'all are still good friends. You gotta tell me, like, what fuels that relationship? Because y'all were together, now you're friends. How do you do that?
I believe that if you waste, because basically that's what happens if you waste 5 years with somebody.
Right.
And I don't want you to take waste in a bad way. I'm just saying, if you spend or waste 5 years with somebody and y'all can't be friends after that, it wasn't never really a real relationship.
Wow. I didn't look at it like that.
I mean, you spend that much time with somebody, you talk to them every day, y'all on the phone all night, and did all this other stuff. What did you do all that for?
Right.
If y'all can't be friends?
Okay, well, speaking of friends, I saw when she came to Atlanta and you popped out on stage. You were her special guest.
You be really watching.
I'll be watching.
Yeah.
I'll be watching. Because I loves me some Janet and I loves me some you.
All right.
And so you popped out as a special guest and Janet was dancing a little bit differently from the other cities I saw.
Oh.
It was a lot more sexier.
Oh.
So I just want to know, might the door be open for a J&J relationship, kind of get back, maybe?
I don't know nothing about that. I don't know nothing about
I can't understand you mumbling.
I don't know nothing about that. I can't understand what you're saying.
I can't understand what you're saying.
I mean, you know, like I said, we friends, and I think it's interesting that people, you know, when you just, like, you know, it's crazy when you just listed all the artists that I work with,
Yes.
you left her out.
Okay.
I did the 20YO album as well, so people be like,
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
right, so, you know, the song with her and Nelly, I produced that song, so it's like, I got music with her, just like I got music with everybody else.
Absolutely.
She has to be my friend. I have to be able, you know, at some point, I can't just ignore that just because we had a
Well, maybe y'all can make. What Janet think about them socks?
I don't know. Shit, you gotta call her.
I'm gonna call her
Yeah,
now.
you can call her.
Your fans, the Ghostbusters fans, they are passionate.
Yeah.
Like even my producer Joanna, she attended her cousin's Ghostbusters themed wedding. Like, okay, everybody was Ghostbusters, but like, who are the most passionate fans that you've met?
Yeah, over the 50 years, I've met some amazing people. I was at a convention maybe about 10 years ago,
Yeah.
and a young lady came up to me and asked me would I give her away.
Oh, wow.
And I said, that would be nice, but I don't really know you. and she said, oh, you do? She said, we met? She said, you signed my ankle. And I guess I signed her ankle, and she went and had it permanently tattooed.
Oh my gosh.
So,
but like, look at these people with the tattoo.
That's her ankle there.
That's her ankle, and she had a tattoo.
Yes,
you
yes.
look like so many different types of Ernie Hudson. They got you with cornrows. You got a pompadour.
Yeah, I know. It's that was when I went to buy a car.
Oh,
and
really?
the salesman said, we have a mechanic. He's a big fan. He has a tattoo of you on his leg.
Yeah.
And so we called the guy in, and this was a 6'4" guy who you would never think would be a fan of Ghostbusters. And he pulled his pants leg up, and his whole calf was that picture there. And he said in time he'd get the other guys, but I was his favorite. So.
Oh man.
So,
do you have women?
Yeah.
But do you have like women coming up, going, can you sign my chest? And stuff
No, I've been waiting for that. It's like, what, Oh my goodness.
Can you sign my chest right here? Can you sign Ernie Hudson right there? Put it right there. That's what I'm talking about, y'all. There we go. There we go. All right, y'all.
My goodness.
Just happen to have a marker right there. I've been waiting for years to ask.
Well, I hope you didn't mind. I took a little time with that.
You take all the time? I got Ernie Hudson on my chest, y'all.
And you know what? After 50 years, I've been asking my wife to do that, and she's like, oh, please.
Okay. Wait.
I know that this is your show, but can we take I have to tell you, thank you for being light, positive, energy in this space, this time. We needed you, and I thank you so much for your life.
Oh, Queen, thank you so much for that. That is so amazing. But I have to say, I know this is my show, but this is how we doing it like this today. Oh my gosh, wherever do they have this in the size 14 and up? Because I want this dress.
Look, I'm sure they do. I will leave it with you.
Leave it with me. I need two of them to sew them together, but Congratulations, sis. You are doing your first leading role in a movie.
Yeah.
Your first. Tyler Perry had to convince you to play this role?
He did.
Why?
Because I started turning those pages and reading that script and saw what was in there.
Because if it's anything like what we saw, that intensity.
I know, it's an erotic thriller. So because it's an erotic thriller, it's something that, I watched erotic thrillers, for God's sakes. You think about Basic Instincts and, somebody say, yeah. So exactly, so that kind of freaked me out.
Girl, okay, so this is an erotic thriller, and so we know that erotic means it's some scenes in it. And Trevante Rhodes, first of all, that scene right there, I was getting I was like, I'll hike up my dress and get on that motorcycle. So I've never done like an erotic scene. How do you prepare for that?
An intimacy coach.
Oh, okay, it's an intimacy coach.
There was literally an intimacy coach there before this whole scene started, days before we did it.
Right.
And so they, you know, just kind of talked to us about like what we felt comfortable with, what we didn't feel comfortable with. So it's just like, don't touch here, you know what I mean?
Really?
But do not do this. And yeah, it's very, very specific. And I remember calling my husband before it started.
You called your man first?
I sure did.
Okay, what you say?
I said, honey, it's going down. It's going down. It's going to happen today. And he was like, okay, I'm cool. But my husband is the most secure human being.
Yes.
He is such a G. So he actually made me feel comfortable to, like, he said, if you're going to do it, you got to do it.
Really?
Yeah. So it happened.
Oh my God.
And I think that it's done in a really beautiful way.
Okay.
It's very tasteful. It's really passionate. It's really dope.
Okay, you said it's done in a beautiful way.
Yes.
It's very tasteful.
Yes.
But when I'm watching it, am I gonna have my own orgasm like when I'm watching it? Is it erotic? Like I need to know. Is it erotic? Like am I gonna be like,
I think that one should definitely feel something.
Okay, all right. That's what I'm talking about. And it's also in this the thriller part of it too,
Yes,
which means you running, you being chased.
Oh no, you get thrills over and over again. In this movie.
All right. First of all, does that sound like a single? You get thrills over and over. Does that sound like a lyric to a song? Girl, you better work. Can I be your background singer?
Yes.
I just want to be the one moaning, going, Tiffany's throwing an adult prom to raise money for her She Ready Foundation. And I wanted to get in on the fun. So we're gonna pose for some prom pictures together. So we're gonna have 20 seconds to just grab some stuff, put it on, and see what kind of awkward prom picture this is. You ready?
She ready.
All right. Get set and go. Okay, you got this. All right, what is this? Okay, under the sea. Okay, you're putting it, oh, thank you. We got that. Let me put it on top of the wig. Okay. Oh, shoot. All right, now I'm gonna put it in. Okay, there we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, this is cute right here. It's cute right here. It's cute right here. Gotta put this on right there. There we go. And then we gotta do 8. Oh, we got one more. Okay, here we go. There we go. Oh no. Okay, all right. Cowboy Carter. All right, we got a sash. Okay. I don't know what this one is. This one is tied up. Okay, there we go with the tie up. With the 4, 3, 2. And that's how it goes.
I don't like that. We gotta do it over.
We gotta do another retake. Come on. All right.
Yeah, there we go.
That's it. My Mother's Day, I ran up in Jeffrey's room. Soon as Mother's Day came, 6 o'clock, I was like, wake up. I jumped on the bed and I was like, guess what the best Mother's Day is? He was like, me, I know. But I love my son. He let me hug on him and kiss, and I started crying. And he was like, okay, can you leave my room for a second? But I tell you, it was Mother's Day, and I made sure he knew it all day. And I said, Jeffrey, it was so nice outside. I said, I want to go walk, but I want to walk like a mile. I want us to walk to be able to talk. And so he went and put his shoes on, and we started walking. Now, we were walking from, oh my gosh, way from the Bronx, okay? And I saw a sign saying that I was on the Henry Hudson Freeway. Like, we were on the side of the Henry Hudson Freeway. And we couldn't get off. Like, so we were walking, and I don't see an exit, because usually they have stops that you can exit, but we couldn't cross the freeway. We just had to keep walking. I'm seeing ducks. I'm like, where these ducks come from? All these ducks was coming, like, and we're walking, and suddenly the sun, and, you know, it was such a great day, but then I'm like, okay, I'm hot flashing. That sun Like, this is what you saw, and it was beautiful. But I'm like, Jeffrey looked at me and he said, Mom, is stuff happening with your wig? And so I realized, because I had this wig going, and Theo Barrett he glues the lace down so it's undetectable. It looks like my hair. But it was so hot, and we were walking so long on the wrong tree, the lace curled up and went up. So it literally, the lace was curled, and then you can see half of my hair, it didn't even match my hair and this hair. My hair was just, it was beady beads, and it was sliding and slipping, and so suddenly, I'm not seeing any more walkers on the trail. All I'm seeing is bike riders, that's it. And those bikers go fast, so there's nobody walking on 2 feet, it's all wheels. But the walkers, they went to the other trail, so I didn't follow them, so we're walking, and my feet are hurting. That's when you realize you got no arches in your feet. You realize your feet are flat, and I'm walking, Jeffrey getting mad, he kept running, why are we over here? You know, with teenagers, oh my gosh. It went from Happy Mother's Day to, why are we doing this? This is boring. Where are we gonna get off? And I don't know about parents, if you have teenagers, you try to be loving. I said, shut up! So we ended up walking 6 or 7 miles. By the time we got off, I was mad, my son was mad. I could barely walk out there in these heels, when I tell you. And when you walk that long, and here's the thing, like, I'm still trying to maintain my health, trying to lose a little weight. When you walk that long, I expected that weight to be gone. I looked in the mirror.
Guys, it's her turn now, so we gotta cheer her on.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, all right, so I do.
1,